Hello, people. We're back again for more Genshin. My new mic thing set up, so hopefully I don't cut out like a hell bunch. My new mic thing set up, so on Twitch, you can hear my audio whenever I load up my YouTube section. I have some stuff to do here on the card game battle that we never started yet. See and what cards you're gonna get. I will laugh if I get deleted, in my opinion. First thing. I never get that. Only her? Like, yeah, she's the Animo Kishing. That jellyfish again. The Academy's in the down. Yeah, I changed the overlay down here. I was getting annoyed seeing that stuff on the top. It's gross.
So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous, is it?
It's not dangerous, is it? Of course it is, you motherfucker. Just kidding.
You need to be careful when you're opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research materials, and all the bouncing around in transit caused a reaction. Once I opened it, it let out a stench that could wake the dead. If your package contains anything like that, then maybe you should check with Albedo first and see what he thinks.
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous materials.
Timaeus! Sucrose! What are you two chatting about?
Oh, hey, you two. We're just talking about a strange package that Sucrose received recently.
A strange package?
Yes, I believe it's from a Sumero scholar who came here to study in Mondstadt. It's most likely a thank you gift for collaborating on some research together.
Huh? A package from an academia scholar? Oh, then there could be anything inside.
You say. Not.
There wasn't anything dangerous inside, just a bunch of strange cards. I think I've seen Timaeus with some similar looking cards before, so I came to ask him about what they might be.
You've seen me with some cards? Maybe those were the testing cards used for distinguishing reagents.
No, they didn't look like test cards. Here, have a look.
It's not only this card, it's a card of me!
Oh, you meant these? Huh. Sucrose, have you really never seen these before?
No, never. Recently, I've been spending all my time up in the mountains working on cultivating pentatonic sweet flowers. Why? Is this an area of research that has started trending in the alchemical community during my absence?
You could definitely say that it's trending, but not as an area of research. It's a card game that's been getting really popular these days. It's called Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation TCG! Yeah, we've been hearing about this game all over the place. But this is the first time we've ever actually seen any of the cards. We didn't know it had made it all the way to Mondstadt. Must be pretty popular, huh?
That's right. The game's been catching on lately. The Yae publishing house in Inazuma has even published a series of light novels based on the game. The story is really good.
Wow.
It starts with a young guy in Sumeru who finds an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opens it and discovers that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King has been captured inside.
This is giving me like Yu-Gi-Oh like vibes.
It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme and was sealed away in the casket of tomes. After being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks and become a legendary TCG player.
Sounds very sketchy.
Timaeus.
Huh? What's wrong, Sucrose? If you're interested in how the story plays out, I can lend you the novels.
No. I was just thinking about that time you requested an extension on your progress report deadline, citing...
Well, I did go through a phase recently where I wasn't putting enough focus on my work, but it's under control now. I've committed to not even touch Genius Invocation TCG until I've made enough progress in my research.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated
There we
with,
go.
I thought that I should at least try to learn the rules. That way, I could say that I at least tried to appreciate his gift.
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? Playing it might even make you smarter. Okay, fine. Paimon's curious and would like to give it a try. Please? Although, it seems like
A
we
rare
can't learn how to
Biomon
play it
card,
anytime soon, 'cause
aka emergency
Timaeus
food.
has given up for a while.
Give the players a bunch of health
Well,
by eating
research
Paimon.
is my priority, you know. But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go to the Cat's Tail. Yep, that's the place. It's where everyone in the community goes to play when they have time. They gather there, trade cards, and they're very welcoming to new players. Trying to learn the rules can be intimidating.
Understood. Traveler, Paimon, let's go to the Cat's Tail and try asking around. To be honest, hearing Timaeus talking about the game has also piqued my curiosity.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going!
I would say the voice actor for Rose has like a big like diversity, I should say. She looks calm and nice, and I watch her play freaking Among Us with the other voice actors. You can see how much ragey she goes. It gets bad. Very. Actually, my blinking up with my glasses.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise.
Ow.
And Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much mora you offer.
Has a bow tie and a little hat.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail?
Oh, I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. But, we can talk about that later.
Talk about it really.
Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
ITCG. I feel like they're gonna make a real life version of this. Some fans are. I'll be literally like, yeah, Genshin Impact TCG. That's gonna happen soon.
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers? Speaking of which, I believe you've already met.
Met who?
Fiona?
You know, Prince. This is the cat's tail after all, so I thought having a cat take care of our new customers would be quite a nice touch.
That's Prince.
Allow me to interpret.
Shuyun.
Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as TCG players.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyun. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players. The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on me to communicate with everyone. I am merely Prince's lowly assistant, that's all.
Wow! Another guy who can understand animals!
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? He is special and the only one of his kind. Such a remark is an insult to Prince. Oh? What's that? Shuyen. In the eyes of the common folk...
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat. Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain?
Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
The god.
Yes, it was the Sacred Duels of Genius Invocation, TC...
So, playing...
Somehow Paimon doubts that.
Uh-huh. Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyun, who will ask Prince. Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his... That's what Prince said.
Cat Prince. The translator. Why is he talking like fucking official? We have one official already. We don't need like 10 more.
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince doesn't have to. We'll play you instead.
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty cardmaster Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards and not to play them. I will never play another match of my own again.
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this? Diona!
Blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here, you know.
Yeah.
Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink?
Camera.
Ugh. Don't they have any clue that the key
It
to
is,
playing
like,
the game
freaking-
is the ability to think straight?
That might be better.
Seriously, games and drinks don't mix. Don't they get that?
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy to hear this. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
Ha! Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not. Oh, why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius
You get money,
Invocation
though.
TCG anyway? All it does is encourage more people to come to the bar for a drink.
She really hates when people drink.
You know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. Prince speaks the truth, Diona.
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then, our 2 customers are waiting to learn. Shuyun, let's put you on drink mixing duty for now.
But Shuyen is destined for a far greater purpose.
Shuyun, drink mixing, now.
Don't piss at the woman. You won't get the heals.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, alright! We'll need some space to
Those
learn.
ones that heals, they're painful.
Let's go to that empty table over there.
I've never been inside the cattail thing. Kai. Gary. Gary.
Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table.
Deck?
Yes? You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game.
I doubt they even get it.
What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards.
Really?
That's right. We have some cards that I received from a friend.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You're gonna need a few more cards than that.
Bad PC. I didn't even know about that.
Okay,
Ever
let
later.
me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
Counting us.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose.
Can't be Sino. All the way like 10,000 miles away, so it can't be Sino.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything. Please. Alright, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right?
2.
Yup. So, are you ready to start? Alright,
Okay.
then let's begin.
Suck at this. Because I am not a good card gamer.
Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG. Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew pew pew.
Wow.
Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours. Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Let's finish this swiftly.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round.
8. Oh my god, that's...
These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions. Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills. Not bad. You just made your first attack during the action phase. Boost after you use a skill to attack your opponent. It's their turn to attack. And as you can see, Now, these are omni-element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type. So, we're gonna use them to... That was pretty good! That's one opponent down for the
Animations.
count. But the game has only just begun. In that case, after you end round, you won't... And once everyone chooses end round... All right! And a fresh new round... Ooh, that's some terrible luck. There's no way we'll be able to use D-Luke's skill now. But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to reroll. Once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't...
Any pyro dice. Got 3 more.
When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first.
My character's like picking up Dion's voice.
This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start this round. Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy and elemental bursts. Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy.
Wow.
Once D-Luke's never mind. D-Luke's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 in any case. Your normal...
Schmack. I like how Kaya's not even doing anything.
It's time to use.
Verdict is...
I like how Kaya is just sitting there.
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple character cards to form a party. Next up, it's time for your second character card, Kaya, to take... Oh, it seems like any move by Kaya is gonna cost quite a lot of cryo dice.
Damn. Technically it's Hydro.
When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
Freeze!
Good! Now we're up different types of elemental down and elemental react. At the moment, your opponent... Oh, that reminds me. Normally, we can only use the active character skills. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, we'll have to switch them to the active character. In this case, we'll have to switch to D-Luke in order to use his skills. You can spend 1 elemental die of any kind.
Let's go.
Switching characters is... Most skills can only target the active character. Alright then, now that... Because the opponent is already affected by cryo, dealing pyro damage triggers the melt elemental reaction. When triggered, melting this will allow you to deal
Sounds of like it's death still. It just sounds weird. Yeah, like Barbara next.
Alright! right! Next up, let's learn how to use card types other than character cards.
It's a Paimon at the end.
These
I
cards
wasn't
are all
prepared.
known as action cards. Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand. Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack.
Good, we just roll them all. And nothing.
Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll? Well, never mind. Don't underestimate action cards. So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play. Some other cards will cost you these instead. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Dendro in there.
So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. But wait, Diluc's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, well, not a problem. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current active character. And this card isn't useful right now, so we might as well use it for elemental tuning.
Is it the Paimon card? Oh, damn it. Yeah.
Sometimes, you won't be able to perform any actions you want to. Ingenious invocation, TCG. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning. Just like playing cards from your hand, elemental tuning is a fast action. Come on, hurry up! Use elemental tuning to get your... Well, would you look at that? Because you have the white iron greatsword equipped. Now comes the final part. Hoo-yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial hand.
That's Rosaline. Or right there on the end.
At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards. What? Once you have
What's that
confirmed
card?
any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand... Oh boy, this one's a real doozy. Let's see how you do this time. Remember...
This will be interesting.
Yeah. Oh well.
Hey, look at you! You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say... Check it out! So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for the... All your opponent's intended actions for the round will be listed here, in order. Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures. And well then, that's the end of the tutorial.
Let's go.
Oh, oh. I'll just end my round.
Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile.
That might explain the double Paimon.
Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
Eh. Yep. End it. My V2 kind of acting up with my eyes for some. My glasses or my eyelid. Alright, Yona just taught me that. I know. Okay.
Alright, cool. Those are the basics. What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge. But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I
Hey,
didn't
Luke.
know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
well, oh, you get here. Not at all.
Snuck in without making a sound. Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait, this card? It's Diluc's character card!
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is a first for me.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
Eye patch, you say?
Gah! I was trying to give the opposite description.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genie's Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers in Angel Share.
A challenge you to a duel. That's some people will definitely.
I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image of the cat's tail is very intriguing. It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit ya where Lord Barbados split ya. Uh-oh. Guard Captain.
Just as he's leaving.
I hope Kaya will be alright. Well, now that we are familiar with the...
Ooh, 2 new players having their first butt. In order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards. Got it?
Action cards.
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. But now that we've learned the rules, I can see that this one must be the Sucrose character card. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. So why don't we have our first duel? Alright, let's duel.
Same deck as me. Ooh, it's Child, Noelle, Rosaria, Amber, the emergency food, and the crown. Interesting.
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between 2 players. In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase. At the same time, your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take actions, so you'll be unable to view their intent. Are you ready? It's time for some exhilarating fights to the bitter end.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Come on, can be good. So I have 2 goods. This, and this. A reroll. Come on. There we go. Half of it. I'll only take 3. Yeah, just in case. Yeah, go.
Stand clear.
Oh, there we go. I got the fire element. I'll just end my turn. Ooh, Hutao. Artifacts, like, images look so cool, actually. That one was going a tornado way. There we go. Bam. There you go. Do Sucrose.
Stand clear. can do it. Absorption test.
Chow and a sword. And Yugioh and our electro water dendro. Chow. Summon.
Enhanced Animal Module 75! Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation.
Ready when you are. Cool it!
Ooh, I got clean. Eyes really need to be resetted on this. It's like I'm also constantly sleeping. I'm not. Come on. There we go. Could do a D-Luke. Die. Yeah.
I'm not done.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Let's go.
Ooh, I got Shinhua. Those on fire. Two.
I want to help.
And bam.
There can be no excuse.
Bam. Bam. At the end.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. The rules must be more complicated than I first thought. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the two standby characters onto the active character's body.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of thing is looked down on in TCG circles.
Ooh, burn.
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square, but it was a fun match.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
I always get a little upset when I lose.
I like your voice actor on Among Us.
It's like that with my research too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned.
I don't know if you guys seen that video on
Especially when there's an
YouTube.
alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare myself to.
I don't know if you guys seen that YouTube video. That just made me laugh. Good second. At all. It's because you put www on it. Sorry about that.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments. But I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way. Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score. And the desire to win pushes you to improve your strategy and build a better deck. Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where all the fun of Genius Invocation lies.
But what if you keep trying and never win a single game?
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up. Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level.
Thank you. I'm just a little...
Good! Having fun is the main...
I'll definitely be back.
Alright. I think you should have all the basics down by now. Huh. Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know.
It's about to shoot you. I'll be right back. Just some stuff on here. Hopefully I can this model's highs. Apparently they thinking I'm permanently closed when it's just my glasses. Give me a sec. I that ain't
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's... they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation TCG.
That's right! The Traveler, Sucrose, and Paimon are TCG players now! Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
draw your ass.
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as that. You cannot call yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test. Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the Genius Invocation TCG Society, you have to pass the test. Yes, although to be honest, it's not that difficult. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
So, you have to win 3 duels against 3 different opponents?
The duel you just played can count towards this tally. I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along, and from what I could hear, you both performed at a rather high level.
Same way you can hear what Prince says?
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. But back to the matter at hand. The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player. Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your ability. But first things first, Shuyen. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift. Ah, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free casket of tomes.
Oh, Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing that the main character found in his attic.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG... So the Casket of Tomes is actually real?
Well, actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called Caskets of Tomes. Not only do they provide a reliable and sturdy container to store your decks, they can also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a Casket of Tomes with them.
Oh! Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next! The reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players inside!
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games? No. The real reason that it can sense other caskets is because it holds a nifty little mechanism invented by Sumeru scholars.
Darn! What a letdown. Alright, now let's see this Casket of Tomes already!
All Caskets of Tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours. Probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are to promote the game, we'd probably have dished them all out by now. Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your Casket of Tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant he must beat in order to become an official TCG player, for it must be one of comparable prowess. Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling, both of you.
Side. Now I can. Oh, they actually changed the door. Or
Hello, you three. Has little Diona... Ah, I see you're here for your casket of tomes, aren't you?
So this is a casket of tomes.
That's right. A purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously disliked being alone.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
True. So I'm glad that these customers, TCG players, are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail. You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice atmosphere. Anyway, now that...
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people. Thanks.
keep where it all began. Child vendor. Call it
Adventure
son.
time.
Card battle. Ass.
There's a player nearby! That way! Let's go see!
Swan?
Aha! It's you!
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can assist the two of you with?
We want to become official Genius Invocation TCG players! But we have to pass the test first, so we need to be...
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, I'm on duty right now.
I am on. I'll say it's a good choice.
Are you quoting the Knights of Favonius handbook at me?
Yes.
So be it. Then let the duel begin.
Cle-
I can do it.
Oh well.
absorption test.
That would end.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Don't push your luck. Gosh, I lost. You're remarkably good at this, considering how new to the game you are. Let's play again when you have some time. But ideally, not when I'm on duty.
Hi,
We
Mom.
did it! Now we have 2 victories under our belt. Let's get back to the cat's tail. Paimon wonders who Prince is gonna pick as our final contestant.
Come on. Where is it? Too slow. Too slow.
Page. Randomly.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near.
I sensed that he had what it took to become an official TCG player, but he has returned to the tavern more quickly than I had expected. Defeat the opponent I have arranged for you, and you shall become an official TCG player. I look forward to watching this game immensely. Not just Prince. I can't wait either. Come, your opponent is waiting for you in one of the private rooms.
He won't lose to them, whoever it is. Right, Traveler?
What ho, fellow voyager of the stellar void. Yes, even
It's
I
visual, I
was
fucking knew.
briefly discountenanced when I heard the tidings of your sworn oath to become the thrice victorious. But so be it. You who are enslaved by step forth, O brave
Pardon my directness, but we have not been waiting that long.
Huh? Paimon knows those voices.
Your opponent sounds anxious to begin. Do not delay. That's what Prince said. Please. The Traveler Oh, you really think so?